Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to episode 4 of my Shokuho Let's Play as we continue on with this early access build of the mod, and oh boy are things heating up. So we have finally decided to go independent now. It was fun serving as a soldier and we got into some pretty crazy battles, but I feel like this area wasn't particularly great for it just because the AI was being a bit too passive. I think serving as the soldier maybe over on like the Shimazu Islands or so. Oh my god, the Shimazu have absolutely imploded on themselves. Normally by this point in the game they've conquered like most of this territory, but it seems like this clan has really risen up, and I think this might be a rebellion clan as well. Yeah, these guys as well have also done an insane. Yeah, the Otoma have also done, are conquering most of our islands. Wow, yeah, the Shimazu have failed. Really interesting. The Mori are now conquering the southern island here as well pretty handsomely. They've taken most. The Chosukabi are still alive, but not holding in there too well, and you can see the Mori's strength looking pretty incredible. And honestly, the Hojo as well have done some pretty serious work up here in the north. Yeah, they've conquered a bunch of this territory up here, which is really impressive. And I like to see this. I want to see like a very aggressive AI in this mod, because I feel like there's so many clans and there's so many settlements that you want to have by the time you enter the mid to late game. You want to have these massive factions all fighting one another, and you want to be a part of that, whether you're conquering or whether you're part of a clan or if you're trying to form your own clan. It does also seem like as well the AI has a little bit of issue right here, and that's honestly probably one of the only things that I've noticed is sometimes the AI can be a little bit too passive in some situations depending on the faction and depending on the war. But honestly, this mod is absolutely incredible and I can't wait for you guys to finally get your hands on it. As well as that, I know I keep on getting messages when people maybe stumble across the third episode or the second episode. This mod hasn't released yet. It's releasing sometime in June. They haven't given an official release date yet. I would just say keep an eye on the channel. I'll be sure to let you guys know whether it's my community page or in one of these episodes when they do finally announce it. Okay, so our goal for this episode, I think, is to, of course, build up our army. So I want to get up to 80 soldiers. Being 80 men is great. We can basically participate in a lot of decent combat. So I think getting up there is going to be important. We're also going to grab some monk units as well, I think. We could donate some money to try and unlock these higher tiers. And I kind of hope in the future they make it so these monk units cost a different resource than they currently do in the game. I think it'd be cool if there was just, like something like the old realms, have their own special resources for units like that. And I think honestly that'd be a really cool idea for this mod, to have a completely separate resource. The same with guns as well. I feel like they're kind of quite easy to come by, and these special units should require something a little bit more impressive to unlock them, and I think that'd be really cool. But let's run up with this army. There's only 220 of them, so my extra 80 men hopefully will add some decent strength to this force. I don't really know why more lords aren't choosing to join, because I mean, this is a pretty large army, and Oda has like 4,000 men under his command. Maybe he sends some forces northwards. Either way, Hino Castle will be a good one for us to take. Obviously, the goal is to take Nara, but right now we'll conquer this. And I think for us personally, my main goal for this campaign is to go independent, form our own little kingdom. There's a few islands we could go and conquer. There's an island all the way up in the north part, so I think you can just about see it right there where my mouse is. It's all the way over there, and that would be a really cool starting point. We'd obviously have to get a decent amount of money to be able to build up a nice fleet, to be able to do stuff like that, but I think it could be a great place to form. But yeah, I want to form my own kingdom, have loyal vassals, and of course conquer the throne of Japan. Alongside that, and of course become a mighty warrior. So we'll take Day Traveler, that's always good. We're also now up on our two-handed skill, which is really good. So Berserk is interesting because when we have less than half HP, we do more damage, which is kind of nice. However, I personally probably prefer this one. When we're above 90% hit points, we just do 15% more damage. A lot of the time, we're gonna be like full HP on the flanks, just swiping away. So I think that's a great idea. We're also gonna start taking some more points in leadership as well. Again, that's gonna be useful. We're starving, but we're not part of the army, so we're actually losing. Okay, that's kind of annoying then. Yeah, we're actually starving because we don't have enough food. We're gonna have to just buy from this village. I guess we could steal from this village, but again, that's not great. Wait, did that not give us more food? Do we have to go back maybe? I'm gonna rush back because it hasn't updated our food, but we are healing now. Either way, let's just buy a bunch more. We have some equipment to sell as well, so I guess we'll just do it regardless. Get rid of some of this equipment along the board, and then just buy some more food. Yeah, we need to be careful there. I thought we were okay. We actually don't have any food. Did I not? I don't know if I clicked it or not. Either way, let's just buy a bunch. We can have tons of rice. We do want to start leveling up our stewardship, and we'll get some meat and some sake as well. Again, just kind of leveling up our stewardship. Not that it's going to be something that we're going to focus on because I want a companion for that. I don't want to waste my stats. I want to be an absolute combat menace on the battlefield. Oh, they're attacking already, so let's see if we can join in here. Yeah, cool. Still a decent battle. We will level up any of our soldiers we can, though, before getting into battle. So let's just take, again, as much armored infantry. Some more archers are never a bad thing. And we're going to take some more of these Tosan hunters as well. They have a special archer unit. They have how much bow skill? They have 110 bow skill, which is pretty decent, right? Yeah, compared to these guys, they do have a lot more. Actually, it's just the same bow skill. I guess they just maybe better. A better bow. They have a hatchet, a two-handed hatchet. I don't know. Either way, they're special units, so we're going to take them regardless. And I guess it's not a bad idea just to maybe take these swordsmen as well. So we'll recruit all of them bandits as well. We lose a bit of morale, but I don't think morale is going to be the reason we win or we lose this. So let's dive in. Let's join the siege. We outnumber them. Again, we have better quality soldiers, so it should be fine. These sieges are generally going to go in our favor because these castles have been fought over and they're not replaced with a good garrison. Good garrisons, though, dramatically do help out the siege defenses hugely, though. I've fought a handful of defensive sieges on streams and stuff, and let me tell you, if you have a good defensive force, you can hold these castles. They're so awesomely designed, and I think for me, this is the best part of the mod right here. It's just so much fun to siege these. It's so unique as well. It really is cool. So we want to kind of get as close as possible to them, hopefully avoid their shots coming in. We'll use this bamboo against them, and we basically want to be a very aggressive hunter. I love as well how we can like literally climb up here and get some shots off on them, and actually having good armor as well is nice. We can use this like bamboo against the enemy to help like kind of just hit them. Oh, we can't hit him. Let's just turn maybe. But okay, our arrow skill could definitely be improved. But yeah, on these early stages, until we get a good force, this is still how we're going to be utilizing our army, and we'll just try and help them off. Do we have a artillery cannon? We might actually have a naval cannon here somewhere. I can't see them. But I can see like shots going in and like parts of the wall getting absolutely smashed. So obviously we want to try and maybe take out these archers if we can. That shot seemingly did not find its marker. Their defense is holding firm. That arrow though luck being good enough to take them down. Let's just help out where we can, do as much damage as we can, and then we'll jump over here. Of course, dealing with the archers is going to be important. They've got men up on this tower. So there's actually a decently fortified force here, I will say so. They've got some good soldiers here. Our archery skill is definitely improved though, which is nice. Let's just see if we can get in here. Fire maybe one or two more shots off on these archers. Okay, let's put out our do we not have a proper katana? Oh, we only have one of the small blades. Okay, let's just move up here then. We can even try and pick something up. Again, they just don't have the manpower to stop us very luckily. Even though they do have these defenses, have archers, they need like an actual standard garrison here. Which again is such a cool feature, right? Like if you take the time to station a strong force here, then you're going to be great. And I think like a mod like improved garrisons would probably go very well with something like this. So let's jump across here. We're gonna again just try and maybe get to the gate as much as we can. We'll use our speed with this one-handed. This doesn't do any damage. Oh my god, why does it not do any damage? Okay, we need to be careful here. I don't know why this doesn't do any damage. Okay, let's maybe just pick up the spear then. Yeah, just use this to thrust into the enemy. Again, doesn't really do a ton of damage. Let's go open the gate. We've got our battering ram anyway. I wouldn't mind breaking this. Let's see if we can stab him. There we go. We'll go low and then we'll go high. Yeah, good. Okay, let's get this gate open. Boys, we don't need to batter it around. In we go. In we go. And we've luckily smashed through this. Yeah, we smashed through this from the inside as well, which is nice because they could have used it to defend themselves. Let's push our way up here. Yeah, we can use our archery skills here just to fire away at him before he gets me. And our bow skill is getting up there. 76 bow skill is not awful either. We're able to pick away, use the sun to our advantage, use their defenses to our advantage. And you can see our men pushing up there. Realistically, they only really had enough infantry to defend the outer layer. And yeah, it doesn't look like they have any infantry in the rest of the fortress whatsoever. So yeah, we got kind of lucky here that we're able to take this down. But we will, of course, just minimize casualties by getting these shots off, leveling up our... Oh, we're actually out of arrows right now as well. Okay, nice. Either way, we're going to break through this gate and then... Yeah, they have, what, 3 men left, these last 3 archers. So I like that about the mod as well. I like it how, you know, the more soldiers they have, the more they'll try and defend this outer layer. And in the bigger fortresses, they will try and hold the inner layer, but if they don't have the manpower for it, they just won't bother, which is kind of cool. And there we go. Victory is ours. Some good renown bonuses. We've got 9 kills as well, so we'll take that. A little bit of extra skills in our archery. Our athleticism is going up as well, which is really important. Being fast, especially in duel scenarios, are going to be important. How's it going, my guy? Yeah, I love this cavalry armor as well. It's so impressive. It really is. We've got some prisoners, which is nice, and lots of upgrades. We lost a bunch of men. We lost like 30 dead, but again, it's all about just upgrading our army. So the question is, what do we want to do with these guys? I guess I wouldn't mind, because these are all, yeah, no, these are also pikemen. I want like sword infantry, but I guess we don't have access to any of them in our samurai forces. So maybe we just go to like the Yari, because the Yari is more of a polearm, right, rather than a spear. It's more of like no, that's the Nagata I'm thinking of, right? The Yari is the spear. Yeah, so I guess we'll go down more of this, and then we'll go down like this. We could also get more axes as well, but I think it's fine. So let's go down the Tosen, and then we'll rack up to more of a Nagatas so we can have more polearm action. We'll take, I think we need more infantry, more Yaris, and then here we'll probably take 5 more archers. And again, we'll go down maybe the heavy infantry Ashigaru, or we'll maybe go down the Yari Ashigaru. Obviously, Oda is renowned for his utilization of his Yari, so we'll take that into consideration. We'll also take all the equipment as well. Our leadership is up to 25, which is always nice. It means we can get the experience for all troops just passively. We leveled up here as well. Yeah, more influence of battles, because not only are we going to need influence in the campaign no matter what, right now we're a mercenary, right? So the more influence we get from fighting battles, the more money we're going to be getting just overall. You know, right now you can see our mercenary contract is paying us 380, which is pretty huge. There's also a tournament over here, so we're going to head over there. I'm interested to see where that army goes. Again, I don't know why more lords aren't joining the armies. Do they just not have enough influence? I don't know. Maybe it's just like a balancing thing that, you know, needs some adjusting on the numbers. And again, that's probably one of the reasons why they're testing so much. We're like heavily over capacity, but I don't really know why. I mean, we have food. We didn't pick up that much food, right? I guess we can sell some fish here. And some tea leaves. Oh, did we just get a bunch of tea leaves maybe? The British are coming. That is for sure. Oh, no. It's because we lost men, so we lost carry capacity. That would be it. Okay, well, let's just take a bunch of pack horses then. And we can probably maybe take like 5 more of these just to give us more carry capacity. And that'll help us out. We have the manpower to do it. We, of course, though, still want to try and recruit more manpower. Yeah, these guys, just taking them right off the bat is good. Yeah, these are the type of samurai I want. So these are more central. These aren't Oda's soldiers, I don't think, here, because we took this settlement. So this is a different culture than the Tosen culture. I kind of like how every culture has its own like specific unitary, but it's still very similar but different nonetheless, so you can kind of specify your units. We finally have some good soldiers, so we finally have some good armor, so I'm gonna bet on myself and just hope for the best. This Nagata as well does also swing through multiple people as well, which is just absolutely brutal. We do want to make sure that we kill at least one, so if we do end up losing, let's just dodge back here. Yeah, nice. Convinced him, and then he takes him down. Good job. Good job. Yeah, I really want to try and utilize realistic combat a little bit more here in the duels. I think it's going to be cool just to, like, dodge back as well. Go on, I've done enough damage to him. Can we try and, like, I want to try and riposte him. Yeah, that was a riposte right there. There are custom animations for the ripostes as well, if you can get them down with cinematic combat, which is really cool. But I love the dodging and the other things. You just have to be, like, good at your timing, and I just need to get used to it. I need to, like, doubly check it out as well. Yeah, I just need to doubly check out the actual keys and stuff for it. But yeah, again, we'll just start swinging here. These tournaments are pretty... He tried to dodge me as well. How do we not dodge that? Let's see if we can riposte him. No, he actually hit me there as well. Okay, we can't... Well, I was lucky. I can't mess around anymore. I was way too low. My posture was very low. I don't know how that even hit me. Definitely shouldn't have. But either way, we made it through right into the final. Hopefully, it's just a 1v1 outside. Okay, it's inside, which is fine. But we do have good stats ourselves. There you go. There's a riposte right there. We got him. Okay, we finally did it. It was hard to see. And then he riposted me and then got a good strike off. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, he tried to dodge me. We'll dodge back there. That was a nice dodge. I didn't riposte there. And then he takes me down as well. Nice. Oh, that was beautiful. God, cinematic combat makes these battles so good, and it's so fitting for like the Japan dueling samurai honor and stuff. And I think if you get really good at it as well, it's just going to be one of the must-use mods. I also, actually, sorry, I completely forgot to mention as well, I did also add on dismemberment to 1.2.9, I think it is, to this mod list. However, I'm not 100% sure if it's going to work or not. It's a little bit outdated, and I know that this mod uses a separate base mesh for the Japanese soldier, so I'm a little bit worried that dismemberment is made for vanilla base mesh, like the actual skeleton of the human, whereas this is a completely different one. So it might not work, and if it doesn't, that's fine, we'll just take it off. But it's just good to note that. Nice, our archery has gone up to 75 as well, so we'll definitely take rapid fire. The 25% bow reload rate is insane, and we will 100% take that. Let's get our army back up to 81 men now, as that's how many we can have. We could also try and maybe grab some extra noble units. I want to get to a point where we can take on an army like that. 140 men is probably a bit too much for us to handle. Let's also maybe try and get some of these guys in as well, because they do upgrade into, like, yeah, some decent infantry. These guys have, I think, actually kind of okay stats. Actually not that good, but we'll take them anyway. We need manpower. I actually kind of want to buy my first boat as well this episode. So this one, the Seke Boon, can have 60 men. So we'd have to, with our 87 men the game thinks we have, maybe it's because it includes like horses maybe as well. So if we wanted to, we could buy 2 of these, and it would cost us 40k, which would be all of our money. Yeah, it'd be all of our money. There's a small, so do these, okay, cool. But I feel like they only have, it doesn't say they have multiple of these. Oh, because we're building it. Yeah, sorry, these are instantaneously. We can just buy them. Okay, makes sense. Whereas we actually have to build these, and it takes time. So this ship takes 10 days, so it means it would take 20 days to build them. Okay, interesting. I also think there's an enemy army kind of coming towards us, so we're going to head our way back, and maybe we can bait this force in to a battle with a reinforcement somewhere. We're actually at our limit as well now, which is nice. One thing we should do as well whilst we're here is we should form our camp. So a camp is a unique thing to this mod. You can read books whilst you're here. You can also promote units, but I don't have any units to promote. Okay, cool. Then ignore that. We won't touch that yet. You can basically promote soldiers that do well in combat and make them into companions, which I want to obviously do, get that going. Let's follow this army around as well and see if we can do some stuff as well with that. So yeah, we've taken Hino Castle. We're not pushing forward here yet, or Kyoto is under siege. I'm just going to teleport to see who. Oh yeah, so it's this army. So you guys are fighting what, these guys? It would look like? Yeah, I mean, you're fighting everybody. Oh, they're fighting the Mori as well. And yeah, the Mori are ripping through them up here in the north. That's no surprise whatsoever. Okay, cool. We were down here, right? I'm interested to see what happens if, Kyoto does fall. Does that trigger any more historical events and stuff? I would very much like to see it. And we are also seeing a lot of clans get destroyed, which I imagine is quite cool, because then clans will probably go and join other factions and consolidate there. See, that force is over here. They are chasing me. As I said, I want to kind of bait them in. There's no way we'd be able to defeat them normally. They have 130 infantry. But if we can, like... Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, luckily it's only one force in. I'm hoping we can win this battle. This is a good battle for us. I want to take this one. I'm hoping we can win this battle, and then we can get away from there. There must be reinforcements around here, but we'll take this one. This will be a fun engagement. 88 versus 80. Battlefields once again look absolutely incredible. They've knocked out the park with these ones right here. So I think what we do is we utilize our archers. We actually have a similar force, really. But yeah, I think what I want to do is I want to try and bait them out into this open area, use the archers to our advantage. We do outnumber them archer-wise pretty heavily. Balance of power bar is slightly in their favor, but I'm hoping I'll be able to turn the tide of that. But yeah, we want to try and use our archers to our advantage. They attacked me as well, so they have to come at me. Yeah, I mean, they've got a lot of spears. A lot of spears. Their archers are positioned a little bit further back as well. Yeah, and we know how strong bowmen can be, so I'm hoping our archers will be able to inflict a bit of casualties to them before they could even get to us. Because, I mean, so far, they're doing a pretty good job of firing at least shots in. So I'm hoping they'll be doing some damage here. And they're pretty clumped up here in the center, so we can focus our fire on this central part. You can really start to see we're getting some damage in. I don't think we've got a single kill yet, but we're doing damage, which is important. And as they get closer, we're going to prepare ourselves for combat. I mean, as they get closer as well, they should be a bit more vulnerable as well. We'll let the archers stay here for a tad more. Can we still... Okay, we're starting to get some kills now. Beautiful stuff. Let's bring up the infantry, and then I'm gonna take the archers. I'm gonna push them onto the flank so the archers can still shoot in. These guys will be firing as they fall back as well. Yeah, I mean, so far, so good. Infantry, get ready to hold here. We don't necessarily need to be doing a lot of damage, so we will charge. And then we're just going to come in and we're going to start slicing as much as we can. Again, every kill is going to be so important here. Let's just get in. The lightly armored units we kill are also going to be huge. Oh my god, yeah. Okay, so I don't think dismemberment works. You just saw we hit that guy and he just got completely naked. I think that's going to be an issue as we kill this guy on the ground. So bring him down. I mean, so far, though, the infantry are doing a good job. Yeah, I mean, we are doing a great job here. Okay, I'm actually going to push up my archers now, then. Yeah, push up the archers, and I want them to focus on these guys as well. So we're going to give them the order just to shoot at them instead. As I take another arrow, unfortunately, we will try our best to dodge. But the arrows do find me. That's fine, though. The infantry should have enough to clear this up now as well. We can also just jump in and play as someone if we want to keep the command going as well, which I do. For some reason is put all my archers into this unit, which is maybe not great because now these guys are going to just be able to shoot us instead of us just killing them. Let's make sure we finish these dudes off as well whilst we're here. We don't want them escaping, so we'll be using that to finish them off. There's a few more. The archers are probably having a great time right now, so we do want to try our best to kill these guys. Do we have a better weapon than this? No, we don't right now, so we are just slashing away. Doesn't really do a ton of damage. So that's fine. Oh, that guy's mercy killing him on the ground. Is that my... Oh my god, you just mercy killed my dude. How dare you? How dare you? Let's bring him down, boys. Yeah, annoyingly, their archers are going to probably be doing a good job here. They have a lot of guns as well in this army. We do not have the capacity there to deal with that, but we will block and hopefully someone comes to my aid. Keep on firing. He's just killing him on the ground. That is so crazy. This dude's like dropped his weapon as well. Yeah, and look how oh my god. Okay, so maybe dismemberment does work. You just saw his arm go flying. Okay, yeah, it does look like the dismemberment did unfortunately crash it. Maybe if I get the most recent updated version of dismemberment, it will work. But again, I just think it will be very much the same. So let's just quickly do this battle again. I'll fight it a little bit quicker than I did last time. I'm actually going to preemptively take my archers out here as well on the flank, and my infantry can probably just position themselves by this tree. It might draw some of their soldiers off as well, and we'll kill them, and I'll sit a little bit further back. But yeah, as you guys saw, we were about to win that previous battle as well. I'm curious why this guy is considered part of the infantry. We have a couple archers actually in our line. I guess I'm not too fussed about that. Let's get these archers a little bit closer as well. Hopefully, I don't end up losing this battle this time, but we should be fine. The archers are in a good position to flank. We're already getting some good arrows off on them. And yeah, hopefully the archers can bring them down. We just need to get them down to size as quickly as possible. Spear preference also makes these spears very good. Oh my god, look at this dude's big old weapon. We need more of this guy. Holy, that's kind of crazy. We're also going to see ourselves a little bit more on the flank, but let's charge now into them. And as I said, we're gonna sit off here on the flank and just try and do as much damage to them as possible. This is no time for taking things easy. We are going to be going full on try hard as our katana cuts through multiple people. We unfortunately missed him on the ground. Let's just continue to strike away and hit them. I feel like this mod does have dismemberment as well, but maybe they've just like disabled it for like the time being on this initial launch or something, because I remember seeing dev diaries of dismemberment already. So right now we're just cutting people down left, right and center in these large scale battles with no issue whatsoever. I also currently don't have RBM on. I only have the posture system on. Again, I might turn it on. I need to really mess around with it and test things to see what works and what doesn't. Yeah, you guys keep on charging as well, please. Yeah, go after the archers, please. And we have 23 archers here as well, so let's push them up a little bit further forward. Is there anyone back here with fighting? I don't think so, right? Yeah, everybody's pushing up, so let's go. You guys go into loose formation, and we'll wrap up this battle, hopefully. Of course, they have a lot of archers. We're super fast now as well, which is amazing. Oh, we got ourselves a little duel here, or is he actually going to block us down? So yeah, maybe I'll turn on the AI, the RBM AI. It will make the actual individual duels a little bit better, a bit better as well. I'm just always a little bit cautious on doing that because of the way that, oh my god, I got to get blasted right there. I'm always a little bit cautious doing that because I feel like the AI doesn't do as good of a job on sieges with the AI set up the way it is. Oh my god, this guy is like just demolishing me with his weapon. which is not good. Let's take him down quickly. Yeah, hopefully these guys don't... I feel like we're about to lose this battle, which would be an absolute travesty. Let's finish off this guy quickly. And we'll actually survive the battle this time, which is always a good plus. They just have their Lord there. I imagine he's fleeing. Good, a nice battle one. Just a casual 21 kills for us as well. Yeah, we're becoming a bit of a monster now. I mean, this is what we've really trained for. Now, the question is, I would love to take a bunch of these prisoners. I ain't gonna lie. But we also obviously also have to be fast enough to escape the other force coming in. Granted, we got a bunch of upgrades now. Look at that, 8 of our Yari just upgraded, which is huge. We want these guys to go down what route? I mean, them big, yeah, these big weapons are a bit more like just like Nagatas. Not Nagatas, sorry, they're pole arms, but they've got a big blade too, and I think that's going to be more effective in Bannerlord, so we'll go down that route. These guys, we want to, again, axes wouldn't be bad, but we're going to go down the Yari. I mean, maybe getting some cavalry also. Let's maybe get some mounted horses, because archers are really strong. I think we need more infantry in the army, more katanas, boom, boom, boom. Over on this one, I think we're going to try and grab, yeah, katanas, right? Yeah, we're going down the katana samurai route. So we've got 5 of these guys we can upgrade. Monks, we go monk bowman or gunman? They have how much gun? 160 gun? Yeah, that seems like a very good amount of stats, so we'll grab those. And then finally, I think we're going to grab some more of the, yeah, the Yari right there. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, cool. Imagine we're going to get a ton of loot as well. Yeah, that's actually better than what we have. So we'll upgrade to that a little bit. The horses we'll definitely take. Again, I'm just thinking about being fast enough to escape this big army imposing. I mean, we'll take everything, and then maybe we'll look to drop. Yeah, maybe we'll then look to drop some equipment and run if we need to. Yeah, we can't obviously be over encumbered. That's something we can't be. So let's maybe drop a little bit of hardwood. Okay, let's see if we're fast enough. So the good thing is he is going through the forest right now, which slows him up. Okay, so we have just lost it, thank God. But we were able to basically make enough distance because I put myself on a horse. I always forget what I don't forget, but if you do go on horse, you do gain a decent speed bonus. So we are just about able to get away from him, I think. Yeah, we are just about able to, okay. Oh my God, my heart skipped a beat right there. Literally, putting ourselves on this horse was huge. We're going to stick around here, though. It doesn't seem like the boys are about to jump him, so that's fine with me. Yeah, that was very scary. We need to be super careful. All right, cool. We'll jump in here. We will help out the boys and get stuck into this combat. Okay, so it's actually our first time on horseback, I think, this entire time. We don't have a saddle, so I think we'll just dismount for now. But we actually do have some horses of our own, and look how awesome they look with their flags and banners on their backs as well. That is really cool. Don't know, this guy's... oh, yeah, he's holding the banner. I think it's a little bit maybe glitched onto his back and should be in his hand. Actually, not sure exactly what that is all about. Either way, we are just going to give the order for everybody to charge because it is just going to be a sprint to get some damage in and do as much killing as we can. Look at Oda's cavalry as well. Surprisingly, like he has a lot. No, is that enemy cav? No, it's friendly cavalry. Yeah, surprisingly, he has a lot of horses in his force. I guess he gets access to some decent amount. We'll come up here, help out there, finish them off, and then we'll get stuck into the melee here. Let's go full cinematic mode right there. Just bring our katana down on these poor, unsuspecting peasants right there. Able to do some crazy damage. We'll dodge backwards. We'll block as much as we can. We, of course, don't want to die. Is that our horse? No, it's not our horse coming in to try and save us. But yeah, maybe we do whip up a spear and we do some bit of horse combat. Some horse archery would also be pretty epic as well, I think. Obviously, yes, the main source of samurai a lot of the time were the ability to use a bow on horseback. I'm just going to see if there's anyone dying on the ground that we can come finish them off as they flee. But we outnumbered them 2-1, so they did not stand a chance, that is for sure. And of course, the nice stuff is that we do manage to get some extra relations with these guys as well, even if it is quite small. We finally get to get some of our prisoners back as well. It sucked to have to drop them to get away, but yeah, I mean, really, it came down to the fact that we could just get a horse, and that was literally enough. Did we pick up enough of a weapon now as well? Yeah. So I wouldn't mind having like a spear on horseback and maybe doing a bit of horse combat. We also have a few bows as well that we can equip. These guys have a few more arrows in them. So yeah, maybe we'll do a little bit more horse combat, a little bit more horse archery in this episode. So with that, I think we want to lead our way back now. There is an enemy army here as well, just simply roaming around. Don't know exactly what, but yeah, we want to get back here so we can sell our goods because, as I said, I want to start commissioning some boats. I think that would be very, very cool. Let's sell... What is that? That's Oh, that's like musket ammunition, I guess. Yeah, it's musket ammunition. Fair enough, fair enough. Do we have anything of immense value here? No, not really. Just some 800 body armors. I say that, it's still worth a decent amount. And we have all this equipment and food as well. Okay, has anybody been promoted yet? Still nobody who can be promoted. Interesting. They need to step up their game. Maybe I'm getting too much of the glory as our athleticism goes up again. We will definitely take... So the overburdened is nice, but I think just the stat boost is huge, right? Having an extra boost in endurance, just default, is amazing. Something I will note is that the fatality rate in this game is quite high. Like, we are losing a lot of soldiers. I might want to try and just look for a companion normally, because, yeah, we probably need a medic here ASAP. Okay, let's go to the port now. Let's buy a boat and let's commission this. Again, it's not enough, but then we can maybe buy one of these smaller ones or something. So let's commission that. We paid that much money. Does it like show us that it's being built at all? Yeah, so we've got one being built, right? And it's going to take us 30 days. So yeah, ships here. Currently, we've got one. And do we just get the other one? Yeah, let's just do it. Let's get 2 of our big ships. Again, I guess they won't all fully be like manned because it's 120, so it's a bit much for our 80 men, but hopefully it'll be okay. And let's maybe go on the 7 seas, see if we can get some naval combat in. Would be pretty epic. So pretty interested actually. Like, there must be, right? There must be resources that say like this island doesn't produce that like we get over here. Like if I find a certain resource here, like maybe this, like lumber. Let's go see if there's like a special type of lumber, because I'm interested to see if we can maybe make some money like by using our ships to sail there quicker rather than travel through Japan to then make like some good cash. Yeah, this is just hardwood, right? Nothing special. But let's maybe take a second just to look around at these villages to see if there's like anything. Like, what is this? Is this like rope? Yeah, let's maybe head over here quickly, because I don't think there's any massive wars going on right now. I mean, we obviously have our war, but there's no big armies. Like, I don't know why Oda isn't building up his army. There's also a dual location here, which would be rude of us not to go over and do. I think first things first, we are just going to camp here really quickly to heal ourselves up, because we're currently at 80% health, and I'm going to go duel into battle. I don't want to make a mockery of the battle, so let's break apart our camp and go over, and then let's go. Again, one thing I would love to see them implement into this mod as well is with your camp to be able to like utilize the homestead system, the mod that lets you put down stuff. Like, it'd be really cool if you could design your camp as you go down, and you can maybe have your own blacksmith there. You could like, just all that stuff that, goes towards actually making a proper military camp. It'd be cool if you could design that. Obviously, it takes a lot of time to create something like that, but in the future, I would love to be able to see that. So I wonder if this guy is gonna, I wonder how many of these duels we have to do. Look how beautiful this looks as well, by the way. I wonder how many of these we have to do until we start using like real weapons and fighting to the death and getting like proper duelists as well. Yeah, I'm here. We fighting with wooden weapons again? With wooden weapons, yeah, I'll definitely use a katana. Let's go, my friend. Me versus you. My armor still isn't incredible either, but I think we still look cool enough anyway. So let's just go in. We'll start striking. Oh, he hit me first. Okay, fair enough. We'll block that. Block that. And then come. Okay, so he's a little bit harder. I ain't gonna lie. Even though our stats are much better, he is going aggressive. He's doing like 1-2 swings and stuff. And the thing is, I didn't block that very well. My armor retained it nicely. Nice, okay. That was a good riposte right there to finish him off. But yeah, he was a lot better. Like, I'd block one and then he would immediately follow up with another swing. We were just a little bit faster than him. Okay, cool. So already these duelists are getting a little bit scarier. And we've already, done 2 of them as well. We also would have obviously gained some relationship. And, oh, do we got a clan here? Okay, we're now clan rank 2. Or have we always been clan rank 2, I wonder? How many men can we have? That's always a surefire. Okay, no, actually, I think we were clan rank 2 a little bit more. Okay, so not this episode. We have a little bit more time left in this episode before we wrap it up. Hopefully, we get some more battles. But that does now mean that we can join a clan. We can now join. So, and then that means we can lead armies and we can start doing some more crazy stuff. Before we go independent, of course, that'll be later. And this is the island I was talking about as well, right up here. But let me know down below in the comments who you guys think we should maybe join up with. Who you think we should maybe join as a retainer of their clan. Maybe we do just join up with Odorim and we can lead his armies into battle and we gain enough influence. Could be kind of cool. The Takeda could be good. As I said, I'm always a big fan of the Hojo. I like them. The Chosakabe are probably my favorite faction. They're a bit smaller, so it could be kind of fun to join them and then try and conquer this island. Of course, fighting the Mori is going to be insane, but probably something we can do. I also as well just noticed that Kyoto has now been taken as well, so the Hatakima are now currently on the throne, and they're fighting some brutal wars right now, but they are there. So yeah, these guys have a Rami, which I assume is just rope. So if we were to buy that, is there anywhere like on these islands that actually produce it? Like, is this going to be a rarer resource to more central Japan? Because I'm looking around and I can't see it anywhere. Obviously, everything is unique. Oh, is that it? I think that's it right there, is it? Or is that like wheat, maybe? No, it can't be wheat. Yeah, no, it isn't that. So I can't quite see it anywhere. Okay, I'm going to buy a bunch of it. And when our boats are ready, I'm going to sail down here and see if we can sell it for a decent profit. Because, yeah, it'd be quite fun to be a little bit of a merchant, you know? So let's do it. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? So we're buying 55 lengths of it. I don't know what number for 1,300 right now. Okay, cool. And then let's maybe see if we can buy some more from the town. They should have more. You know, this could be the financial mistake that I never recover from, but I think it's fun to do stuff like this because, especially with a map this diverse and stuff, it would be really cool. So they do have a bunch more as well for 24 as well, so let's buy that. So we spent about 2 grand in total. And is there going to be anything else we think we'd be able to sell for a profit? Like dyes could probably sell for quite a lot. I should really have like a notepad down for all of this. Okay, welcome to the super official good selling charter of Japan right here. We're keeping track of it because I'm really interested to see if we can make some decent money here. So right now we've got our rope we got 55 of them and we basically paid 2,100. I didn't quite calculate it, but from now on I will. We also bought it in central Japan, and then we're also going to buy some dyes right here. We bought 8 of them for 527, and we'll see if we can maybe sell that for a profit. I might try and buy, like, they have a few more goods like scattered around here as well. So there's some whale blubber. It doesn't look like it'll sell for a lot, and probably not along the coastlines. There's also tea leaves as well here. Let's maybe buy them. So we'll buy, how many was that? That was 56 tea leaves for 846, and we obviously also bought it in central Japan right there. Okay, we're also going to need to buy some horses just to make up for the extra space that we've got, but that again should not be too much of an issue. We have some pack horses here, and I think we have enough men to deal with that. Okay, cool. Well, we've got that. We just need to wait for our ships to be built now, so why not? Let's do another tournament, especially now that we're starting to win it. There's going to be some good opportunities to get some good horses here that we'll be able to utilize, and as I said, I'm hoping we have to win this, especially against people like this who really aren't too well trained, and just letting me hit them is always going to be a good thing. So we'll maybe let him come in, try and break him, stab him, cut him down. Oh, that was close. Luckily he was able to block that. We brought that down. Oh, now he's on the ground. Let's finish him off right there. A little stab to the foot is enough to kill him. Okay, next up we got some 2v2s, which is fine. We'll get some good strikes off to begin with, though. Let's see if we can help out here. I would hate for my liege lord to go down, so we'll just finish that off. As I said, we've got good enough stats now that I think we're going to be okay here. We'll block that. I blocked that. I don't know. Sometimes it's slow-mo, man. Okay, whatever. I couldn't see on that last one, but I definitely blocked the first 2. The slow-mo kind of takes you off guard, I guess, as he's striking you. So we do, unfortunately, lose that one, as I was just boasting about how easy it is to win these tournaments. So let's head back to our port really quickly, just to see where our ships are at right now. This castle is still under siege as well, by the way. I don't really know why it's taking so long. So obviously it hasn't been 10 days, but is it going to be like a countdown at all? We have 2 boats here. Yeah, and we can't set sail yet because I don't have enough ships to transport. So we're obviously not done, but there's no like countdown on like our build queue or anything. So I guess we just have to wait. Is it like a quest? It'd be kind of cool if it was a quest, like just telling you how long until your ships are done. That'd be a nice way of doing it. I guess there's just no UI for it quite yet, but that's fine. No issue whatsoever. So I guess we want to head out. So this war is about to be over as well. So I wouldn't mind maybe looking for another bit of combat somewhere. We still have a couple wounded, do we? Or yeah, we can pick up a bunch more. So we'll just grab everybody. Again, numbers are going to be key here. Oh, look at this as well. There's actually a naval army being made. Okay, maybe this army won't be as bugged out as this one is. There's also a 70-man stack over here. I would love to engage. Oh, they just run inside of a castle. Okay, fair enough. Oh, the siege is finally over. Oh, and they've brought an army as well. Okay, yeah, let's see what's going on here. So, yeah, okay, now we've got it. I think that army was just maybe a little bit bugged, but let's take this 500-man army now and get our blade a little bloodied. Yeah, I wonder if it was like something to do with this. Oh, they're going to siege it before us. Oh my god, how dare you? How dare you? I can't believe they managed to get it before we got there. That's so annoying. And Nara's under siege as well. Oh yeah, the Icky show are just going hard right now. Taking everything. Well, we're raiding this. I might abandon the army. Can I chase this our force down? They're camping. Mad lads. Okay, what's just happened? What has just happened? So, there's declared war? Is it like a civil war? Basically, a bunch of people have just declared war. I wonder if it's because the Shogun has fallen. So I think the Shogun is now dead, and maybe that's initiated like a massive war or something. These haven't like fired yet, but I wonder if at the beginning and end of the day it will. Is the army going to get away from me? We'll be able to... Oh god, okay, we need to be careful here. Let's fall back, fall back. We'll see where this force goes. They're currently assaulting that right now. And now we peace out. So we just want a piece of everybody now? I feel like that was a big old war and now it's just stopped. So maybe we're going to have to leave Oda and do our own thing. I mean, we're going trading anyway. Because, yeah, we're not... Even though it said a bunch of wars erupted, but we're not a part of any of them. Oh, and look at this. Our boats are now ready to go. Okay, cool. So we can just set sail. Interesting. Well, I guess whilst there's no war, this is the perfect opportunity to head the long way down. Oh, my God. The Shimazu are just losing everything. That is crazy. We've got a long way to travel. I'm interested to see if we're going to run into any, like, big foes as we go. Because, as I said, there's a large whale. There's also looters. Yeah, I wouldn't mind engaging these just to see what naval battles are like. So I might hunt this down. We are so far. Oh, no, they're actually really fast as well. But we have to trap them here. Okay, cool, nice. We managed to catch them here in the bay. Let's do a little save. You give up. Yeah, you will die because I just want to... Oh, no, they just surrender. Okay, great. They just surrender. These peasants go up into basically nothing as well. They have some upgrades, though. I guess we can't complain. All right, hopefully we'll find like a bigger group of bandits or something along the way, because we have a long way to sail. This is beautiful as well, but yeah, I'd love to experience some of the naval battles in this episode. I feel like that'd be the perfect thing to wrap up this. And I imagine as we get further down, we will start to see more bandits arising. I imagine a lot of the bandits are like over in the coves and stuff. Interestingly as well is we do actually have to pay for our ship upkeep as well. I like that. So yeah, we have to pay 400 just to be at sea, which is kind of cool. And I imagine the larger army you have, the worse it's going to be. So let's land here on the island off into the west right there and see if we can sell. So we'll immediately go here and just see basically the prices of our goods. Have we been mugged off? So the dies are basically the same. And then this is also, yeah, so we basically lose a bit of money here. I think we can efficiently do that, but not like amazingly. But we'll look around here as well. We also have some of this which we'll sell as that's just left over. But yeah, that's okay. So far, not great, but that's fine. We'll go to a few different towns and we'll see if we can make some money. Also, if you're interested in the Shimazu unit tree, here it is. I think it's a really cool one. You basically get Ashigaru marksmen, who are actually surprisingly good, 120 gun skill. And then you also get these ones as well, who look pretty decent on top of that. But yeah, please say I haven't just wasted a bunch of my money and we're going to be okay. Okay, yeah, I think this has saved us right here. So we can sell this for a decent profit. We'll sell a bunch of those for 1,000. So we've already made 1,000. Let's remember that. And let's go to a few other towns. Yeah, there's also more hideouts here. We can just use our boats willy-nilly as well. Nice. Yeah, okay. So it does sell for a good profit. Okay. So we made, that was what, 1,020. So that's a total of 3,080-ish, I would say. 3,380. So if we go over here, sold, and we go, what, 3,380-ish? Again, rough numbers, doesn't really matter. So we made a decent profit there. The dies, however, we're not really doing great. Is there any special? Yeah, they have quite a few dies here. So these things, I think we could sell for a decent amount here. Oh, we have gold here as well. That has to sell for a lot, right? Do we buy the gold and hope for the best? Yeah, let's do it. So 18 gold in the West Japan, and we're buying it for 900. Maybe I should stick down as well the actual like limit I bought it for as well. Like maybe like the actual like the highest price number we bought it for as well. That could be an interesting thing, just so I know at a glimpse if it's worth us selling it, rather than just trying to sell it all, because obviously selling it everything all is probably what you want to do. So I think we might try and sell some of these dies. It's just such a bad price, isn't it? Yeah, we'll just keep hold of those actually. So we'll keep that, of course. The gold is actually already selling for a profit as well, but I wanna save it elsewhere, so we might buy some more. I'll update the spreadsheet. And then the tea leaves, we could sell all of them for like basically doubling our money, but I might try and find a better price for that. So let's maybe sell half of them for 800, and that's basically already our money back. And then let's go over probably maybe further north. Yeah, so it seems like tea we can sell from central Japan, and we can come over here to the west and probably make a large amount of money. There's also some hideouts we might try and do. Okay, I mean, even just moving up here into the north. Okay, I'm just going to sell the gold here, right? That's a lot of money we're just making. And that's already paid for itself right there. Okay, good. And again, yeah, we can... Oh my god, this gold is selling for so much. So we've just made 2 grand on the gold, which is insane. Tea leaves, the rest of the tea leaves aren't selling for a lot. The dyes aren't also. I think I'm just going to take the L on the... No, there's no need. There's no need to rush it. So again, we've just sold the gold, sold Western Japan for what, that was like 2,200 we just made. Again, these are very rough, but I just need like the basic setup. So yeah, gold seems like a very good thing. Obviously, there's mines in the south. Oh, okay, war has been declared. Is it an event? It is not an event, I don't think. So we are now at war with the Chosukabe. I think we were dragged in. No, okay, so I think we declared war on these guys, and then the Chosukabe got dragged in because of that, right? So if we take a look at the actual things, yeah, we declared war on these guys up there, and I think, oh, the Chosukabe have like territory castles over here. How the hell did that happen? Are they at war with the purple guys? They must be, right? No, they're not. I don't know how they've picked up these castles. Okay, well, we'll have some combat, and maybe we can get some naval combat on our way back. Either way, we will just go over here really quickly. We will sell off the remnants of our stuff, I think. Again, we'll keep all of the dyes, but the rest of the tea leaves, can we sell them? I think I might just do it. Oh, but yeah, they're broke here. Wow. Okay, I think that's going to be enough. I think we're going to head home. But before we do, though, I am going to pick up some of this cloth. It seems like it's going to sell for a lot if we can find the right place for it. And these jewels are worth a lot. And then because of that, now we've given them some money. Actually, no, I was going to sell my rest of my tea leaves at this lower price, but it's just not worth it. Just buy a bunch of that stuff. We will purchase it up. Our trader's also got up as well quite nicely as well. We actually don't have a point, but we might sell it. And this will actually help me. Yeah, now our stuff will be marked as profit, so it'll just be way easier to see. I'm gonna take this bottom one so we can sell our goods at a better markup. Normally, it's obviously always smarter to do appraiser because you get so much equipment from battles that you can just sell it for more money. However, I kind of like the idea of being a bit more of a trader this Let's Play, and we can utilize that to our advantage. But that is where we're going to wrap up today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Japan looks beautiful at night as well, as the lights just scatter across. Already light pollution seeping into the world right here. But as we go back, we're going to be fighting an army here, and obviously fighting with Chosukabe. I'm going to see if we can get some naval battles next episode, because that would be really cool. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, if we should actually join Oda, or if maybe we should join someone else. And if you have a particular clan in mind, let me know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are enjoying, drop a like, drop a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.